is Rimar Saikon. Here's my video in purposive communication about rules of grammar. First, the basic rules state that a singular subject takes a singular verb, while a plural subject takes a plural verb. This means that subject and verbs must agree with one another in number, singular or plural. Thus, if a subject is singular, its verb must also be singular. If a subject is plural, its verb must also be plural. Note, a verb changes whenever its subject changes in number and person. Hence, verbs do not form their plural by adding an, s, and an, do. Example, artificial insemination is the process of placing semen into a uterus by artificial means. The conversation asked too many questions about reforestation. Rule number 1. Two singular subjects connect by or nor require a singular verb. Means that when two or more singular nouns or pronouns are connected by or nor, use a singular verb. Example, my aunt or my uncle is visiting the cattle from today. Martha or Lazarus cultivates the land for a proposed crop production. Rule number 2. Two singular subjects connect by either or neither, nor require a singular verb as in. Example, neither poultry nor swine product is preferred by the close-fisted farm. Either afforestation or reforestation promotes the conservation of Mother Nature. Rule number 3. When one of the two subjects connect by either or neither, nor put its second and follow it with a singular verb or with a base form of the verb. Example, neither she nor I am studying agriculture. Neither is nor I study agriculture. Either Judah or I am joining the forestry. Rule number 4. When a singular subject is connected by or nor to plural subject, put the plural subject last and use a plural verb. Examples, the shovel or the dull balloons are found in a cabinet. The principal or the teacher joined the symposium about green piggery. Rule number 5. When a singular and plural subject are connected by either or neither, nor put the plural subject last and use a plural verb. Example, neither the volunteer nor the social workers are prepared for the community outreach. Either the president or the constituent are aware of the kaingin farming in the place. Rule number 6. As a general rule, use a plural verb with the two or more different subjects when they are connected by and to show two different subjects in a sentence. Each subject is usually introduced by article or a possessive pronoun. Example, Flora and Fiona play on all significant role to human beings. Global warming and climate change enkindle the people to change. Rule number 7. Subject joined by and mean in a single idea. Take a singular verb. Example, my sister and confident show great support in my endeavor as a future agriculturist. Grilled ham and cheese is what we often have for snack after our forestry review class. Rule number 8. If the subject and the verb in a sentence are interrupted with an intervening phrase introduced by including along with, together, with, as well as, beside, etc., the verb must still agree with the simple subject. Example, tree planting as well as tree parenting embrace the act of environmental protection. The extensionist, along with the member of the team, plans to extend the same portion. Rule number 9. Indefinite pronouns like an everyone, everybody, someone, somebody, anyone, anybody, nobody, no one, something either, neither, or one, and everything are singular and required singular verb. Do not be missed by what follow up of. Example: everyone in the class is very conversant about in vitro fertilization. Someone in the class is a product of cloning. Rule number 10. With words that indicate portions, percent, fraction, parts of majority, some, half, or none, remainder, and fourth. Look at the none in your phrase. Determine whether to or use singular or plural verb. If the object of the preposition is singular, use a singular verb. And if a plural, use a plural verb. Example: 1/3 of the city joins the greening project of DENR. All of the speakers were asked to talk about the effects of illegal logging to humanity. Rule number 11. When either and a neither are subjects, we, without, or a non-singular is required even if they same to be referring to more than one thing. Example: neither of them knows about the latest agricultural issues and concerns either of a youth incapable of doing embryo transfer. Rule number 12. The words here in the there have generally been labeled as an verb even though they indicate place. Sentence beginning with here there required verbs depending on the number of nouns that come after them. Example: here comes the horticulturist Drew and Jane, this goes than the forest ranger. Rule number 13. Units such as amount, size, time, quantities of distances also require a singular verb. Example: 15 pesos is a small amount for a kilo of banana. Rule number 14. Sometimes the relative pronouns who, that, are which in the subject of verb in the middle of the sentence. The pronouns who, that, which become a singular or plural according to the noun directly in front of them. So if that noun is singular, use a singular verb. If it's plural, use a plural verb. Example: patron is the agriculturist who writes the rationale of the thesis. He is one of the panelists who were invited to critique our oral defense. Rule number 15. Collective nouns is like team, staff, group, family, crowd, army, etc. require a singular verb. If the members are thought of acting collectively and the plural is the members are thought of as acting separately. Example: the staff is the meeting for the fast approaching inauguration. The staff members are disagreement about the field day schedule. Separate individuals. Rule number 16. The expressions a number of always required a plural verb, while the expression the number of always required a singular verb and when used in a subject. Examples: a number of foresters are planning to file a complaint. The number of qualified applicants for the agricultural job fair has decreased. Rule number 17. Nouns that always come in pairs like scissors, sunglasses, shoes, tongues, sleeveless, trousers, pliers, pants, shirts, etc. are always plural and require a plural verbs unless they are introduced by the sentence by the expression the pairs of. Example: the tongues I bought are usually used in a chemistry subject. The pair of tongues I brought is very pricey. Rule number 18. Nouns plural in a form but singular in means such as mathematics, economics, news, politics, etc. require a singular verb. Example, the news about him is not good for his image as an ecological advocate. Mathematics is my favorite subject. Rule number 19. In sentence with both positive and negative subject, the verb should agree with the positive subject. Example, it is the law enforcer, not the law, that needs to be changed. It is not the farm manager but the technicians who want additional budget. Rule number 20. Titles of the books, movies, song, etc. required a singular verb. Examples, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs is the first Disney movie. Shakespeare's Romeo and Juliet has really made history. Rule number 21. The pronouns you and I always require the base plural form of the verbs even in cases where they refer to only one person. Example, Leslie, you have to submit your project proposal on time or else you will fail. I need more time to accomplish the task. Rule number 22. Adjectives used as a nouns considered plural and those required plural verbs. Examples, the learning are men of wisdom and principle. The hard-working reap the produce of their endeavor. Rule number 23. The name of a firm or company, although appearing plural, requires a singular verb. Example, Universal Studios is showing the movie Firm Gully, The Last Rainforest next month. Ranula Brothers is a law firm that advocates the protection of virgin forests. Rule number 24. For sentences follow the inverted order, the verbs still agree with the subject regardless of the number of nouns that come before it. Example, beside me were the illegal logging and dynamite fishing. At a distance looms the view of the immensely deforested mountain. And that's all. Thank you.